Hey all. I'm gonna try to go through a lesson on Moonlight Mile. Definitely a top 5 Stones tune. In fact, for me, it's like a top 2. It might be the number 1. Just a great tune. The only thing that makes it debatable as number 1 is I don't think Keith is on it, or if he is, he didn't have much to do with writing it. So, but anyway, great nevertheless. Let's go through it. I hear it differently every few years when I go back and listen to it, but this is how I'm hearing it now. And it's an open G tune, which I think Mick Jagger is playing the open G main acoustic riff part. I'm pretty sure he wrote it. But you need to, normally with Stones you tune your low E. In fact, I usually just ignore it. I leave it on E and just don't play it usually. Or you could put it down to D, or like he does, remove it entirely. But on this one, I'm thinking both are tuned to, both your E and your A are tuned to G. So your E goes up to G. Because it sounds like he's doing the main riff. So that first part, so that I think is all done between 12 and 14, and starts with the low G string, G note, low E string open, and on the A string, which is again tuned to G, you go 12, 14. So just those 2 strings. And then it does the same thing. It goes hammer on 12, 14, then back to 12. And now you're fretting the D string, but you still have that low G note in it. And that's kind of what tells me, oh, you know what he's doing? He tuned the low E there. Because you want to get... And you can tell this is what's going on there, because you hear the D note come open when he goes up to do it on the G string. But you're still hearing the low G note through all of it. Now on that last one, it sounds to me like it goes 12, 14, down to 7 to 9 on the D string again. Actually, when he does this part, it seems like he does it differently each time through. So I try to sort of pick a rhythm that will work every time through, because it's a little bit free, free time the way he's doing it. A little bit. It sounds like it to me. But I'm doing as... So let's start from the top, and I'll go through that last half of it. Right, 7, 9 there, and on 7. It sounds like that to me. 5, and then slide 2 to 5. Does a few of those, that vocal comes in, and I guess the only thing finally gets to, I am just in, so that's C, that's on the 5th fret, then open G. You're really doing those the lower strings, huh? 2, 4, 2, off, 7, 7, 5. You can do in between, and I think I do hear it a few times. First fret on B, second fret on G. Second time through. It kind of joins the riff in progress after it goes. Between some of those, he messes around with it, just screwing around on the D string there. What else is different? Okay, so then at the second time through, it goes into the mellow part in the middle. Sounds like that Fearless Pink Floyd too, right? That's the first suspension, first fret on B and second fret on D. That one also sounds like it gives the feel that they're just in the studio and they're not counting how many they're doing. They're just getting mellow. And just they're really sort of grooving in that dreamy section. Then it sort of gets in. I don't know exactly what's going on there because I can't hear it in the mix. But the horns and the strings are doing whatever they're doing. Strings, is there horns in there? Strings are doing that, and the electric part comes in. But I do it. First fret on B, second fret on G. Go down to the D for the second one. Just slide that up 2 frets. Now B is 3, G is 2. So for the second one, I slide D 2 to 5. Comes out of it to D, that's the 7th fret. 5th fret. One more time. Last time through it goes D, C, and then back into the, just like you came out of it last time. And I think toward the outro, he just noodles on. I think he's just messing around with those same strings, same frets, but just riffing on it. But it kind of cool when you do, you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it in the room here. You hear this note. You hear that, but I'm not actually playing it. That's the harmonic. This guitar has harmonics to die for. And I'm only fretting the B string at the 3rd fret. So the harmonics of those strings gives you another note that's not really there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Good luck.